fun and mostly for my little baby, Kieran. My name is Jamie, and I would like to take this opportunity as an introduction to the YouTube world. I am currently 22 weeks pregnant. Almost 22 weeks pregnant tomorrow, and I have been intending to start a video blog for, well, about 21 weeks now, and I finally decided to take the plunge. This is my first video, and I will be recording on a pretty regular basis. There's a few things that I really wanted to express through my video because I'm finding that I am turning to YouTube constantly for inspiration, for information, and to really it's become a really good friend of mine throughout this pregnancy. And I was hoping that maybe I could fill in some of the gaps that I was finding was missing for me, as well as maybe contribute some of the things that I'm experiencing, and in turn hopefully be able to help you guys. Also, one of the main reasons that I really want to do this is for my family and my friends and my little baby, as well as my husband. I'm gonna get on a little bit with what today's video blog is going to be about, and it's just going to be a general overview about what to expect from me, what I'm hoping to share with you, and some of my feelings and experiences in life and my pregnancy so far. So again, my name is Jamie. I am a yoga teacher full-time. I own 2 yoga studios, and I also do a lot of the behind-the-scenes work, a lot of the planning, the organizing, the advertising, the web development, all of those fun things. I'm a mom currently of 2 little puppies who are sleeping back here. They're adorable, and they may wake up at some point during this video. And they may not. So I got married on December 5th a year ago. So as today is December 18th, we've just celebrated our 1-year anniversary. Had it have been this morning, you would have seen all of my, oh, there's some actual plants back there, flowers. You would have seen the most beautiful bouquets that my husband gave me for our wedding, and there were 2 ginormous. Yep, totally rookie move, battery died. Go figure. So we're all plugged in, we're good to go, and it's only a couple of minutes later. So as I was saying, I had these beautiful flowers for our 1-year anniversary, with a lovely sticks with strings attached. It's sort of my husband's and mine ongoing joke. Inside joke, but Craig, I love the flowers. Thank you very much. They're very thoughtful. So, okay, themes, things that I want to cover, top 10s. I found them really beneficial. Top 10 products that I love, top 10 things I wish I knew before I was pregnant, top 10 things that newborns need. All of these things I've found have been really beneficial for me. I don't like to waste a lot of time. I like to really educate myself very effectively and efficiently, and when I read things that are top 10 reviews about the stuff that I needed, the must-have stuff, those are really, really great. I also am going to do 10 things that 10 sort of no things. So this might be things that I don't like, things that I wish I hadn't have done. Not in a sense of regrets, but in a sense of found that it wasn't so necessary, perhaps a little bit of waste of money. I'm also going to cover some of my favorite products, be it mummy products, be it baby products, be it house products, be it animal products, things that I have found that I love, that fall in line with that sort of same green initiative that I'm really trying to work towards, trying to bring my yoga off the mat and into my life. As far as the pregnancy goes, I really want to discuss a little bit more about the sacredness of the pregnancy, the enjoyable experience of the womb, how to meditate with the pregnancy, some of the things that we may explore in a yoga practice, and to share that with you. I also want to talk about the nitty gritty, the poop, the boobs, the boogers, the aches, the pains, the, you know, all of the stuff that's very, very, very real, all of the physical stuff that I'm feeling, all of the emotional stuff that I'm feeling, the crazy up and down experiences that I've had emotionally, how it's affected my relationships with my husband, with my family, with my friends, with work, and that's really what I'm going for. So welcome again. This is my channel. I think I'm going to call it the Urban Yogini, and it's gonna hopefully continue on past the pregnancy, but I figured it would be a great introduction and a wonderful opportunity to sit down and to become a little bit more intimate with myself through vocal expression. Okay, so number one, today is December 18th, 2012, and I'm currently 34 years old. I just turned 34 in November. This is my first baby, and we're due on April the 24th. I married my husband Craig last year. Again, like I said, just 1 year ago, in a couple of weeks. And everything has been up and down, but absolutely wonderful. I found my soulmate. He is the man, and I cannot wait to see him as a father. I'm so excited. Just even seeing him with the dogs, which is really kind of funny, but it just makes my heart beat. So those are some of the things about myself. As far as what I'm experiencing with my pregnancy so far, it's been pretty good. I am one of those really fortunate people that haven't had a day of sickness. I didn't have a lot of morning sickness. So for all of you people turning to YouTube looking for answers on how to, deal with your morning sickness, I'm really sorry. I can't help you there, because I had a wonderful first trimester, with the exception of just feeling really gassy and very bloated. Once I actually established the fact that I was pregnant, things were a little bit easier to understand at that point. But the general experience with the first trimester was pretty much a breeze, aside from the typical stuff of being tired and not really knowing what to expect, having a little of those pregnancy jitters, and how I was going to work through them. Again, like I said, I turned to YouTube. I turned to real experiences, people that wanted to share, people that wanted to help, and it's been a wonderful experience so far. My pre-pregnancy weight was about 140, I want to say 145 pounds. I'm currently at 160 pounds, so I've gained 15 pounds. I checked 14 to 15 pounds. Isn't that funny? We're so like 1 pound, 2 pound, 3 pounds. Not so important actually, but it is because I do want to see how I'm doing. I have a midwife. They said that I'm on track. Things are actually okay. I'm hoping to stay in that less than 30 pound gain. I've heard so many nightmare stories of women who have just gained so much weight. I had a woman came into the studio the other day, and she was maybe 130 pounds. She was itty bitty, and that's what she had started pre-pregnancy, and she was coming in, with a 9-month-old, and had explained to me that she went up to 212 pounds. I couldn't believe it. And those kind of things, I'm wondering, what are people eating? If you have any sort of experience that's similar to that, is it just that you're gorging on everything? Is it that perhaps if you've lost weight, how has it affected your appetite? And are you finding that you're getting really weird cravings? I know that I've really enjoyed orange juice. However, orange juice isn't necessarily a massive craving, because I've always enjoyed orange juice. So I've again been really lucky as far as the cravings go, as the symptoms go. For the most part, mine are more aches and pains, because I think I'm a little bit more hyperflexible due to the yoga. I'm getting a lot of SI joint issues, and I do find that there's not a lot of people on YouTube that are discussing these things, like SI joint stuff. And at night, it takes my breath away. It's so uncomfortable. I have a hard time rolling over. I'm actually finding I'm having to take my limbs and move and shift them, and then, my body kind of follows suit. It's taking me a couple of minutes to actually get out of bed to standing when I have to go to the washroom. And second trimester, things have been a little bit slower with that, but my first trimester, I was peeing 5-6 times a night. So typically this SI I think what it is an SI joint dysfunction, where the joint is actually separating and not coming back together very quickly, due to the relaxin and you know, all of the stuff that's actually happening in my muscles and my ligaments that are starting to stretch out and loosen up to allow baby to come out. But with the hyperflexibility, it's actually needing more stabilization. So I need to do a little bit more strengthening and stuff. I have to do a lot of bridge work for all of you yogis out there. I have to do a lot of, you know, pelvic floor exercises, things that are going to strengthen and stabilize around my sacrum. So the, you know, the big and main thing that I'm feeling in the evenings is aches and pains in my lumbar spine. Not so much the spine area as is the sacral area. And skin is fine. I'm not having any breakouts. Things are really actually quite good there. I'm not noticing a whole lot different with the quality of my hair, or, you know, if I'm growing extra hair. Everything seems kind of normal in that sense. Some of the things that I've found that are changing for me is my nesting. I've totally taken up knitting again. I'm loving knitting. I'll make another vlog that will show you some of the stuff that I am knitting and some of my projects that I'm preparing to do. I find that I'm really organizing a lot through the studio. I'm trying to get things done and set, you know, establish what my intention is for you know, my post-baby stuff, how much time I'm going to be taking off, what's feasible. Like I said, there's 2 locations, so I have a staff of about 35 people, and I think a little bit's letting go of the reins of control. So starting to, you know, establish some new patterns in my life and figure out what's going on there. As far as the sacredness of the pregnancy, I would like to touch on this week about this wonderful book that I have, and it's called The Sacred Pregnancy, and this is what actually gave me some great ideas for how I wanted to focus this vlog, but it's also going to be my main exploration with vlogging and my pregnancy. It's just absolutely beautiful. When we say sacred, sometimes a lot of people think like, you know, godly stuff, but this is really like, it's very almost pagan like, where it's just, you know, radiant glow, the beautiful, beautiful pictures, but I'm finding a hard time writing in it. And I think part of it is because it does not have a ringed steam. I like books that open. It looks like a book to me rather than a journal. But it is a journal. It's got exercises and it's got suggestions and you know, things to meditate on, and you know, all sorts of wonderful, you know, music pairing, reflections, stuff about your spirit, your womb. And so I'm going to do a verbal version of